Good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Gunther. I am a Wesley Chapel-based counselor here with Grand Canyon University, and it is my honor to go through a couple of slides and to present Grand Canyon University to you. And the best part about Grand Canyon University here is knowing that you have a place and a purpose in this world. And we are excited to guide you along your journey. And again, I live right here in Wesley Chapel, Pasco County, and it is my pleasure to be part of this evening's session here to provide resources for all the amazing folks here in Pasco County Schools. And one of the things that we want to do here as I'm sharing my screen is I wanted to kind of talk to you about who we are as a university. Grand Canyon University has been around we're celebrating 75 years this year as a faith-based private Christian university with a real campus in Phoenix, Arizona. And again, I live right here in Wesley Chapel, and that is super important. We're going to talk about some of our online programs, and that's where a lot of people know Michael Gunther, this guy right here, because we have over 90,000 students that are completing their programs 100% online. And many of those are folks here in Pasco County completing bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, doctoral studies programs 100% online. But because of all the growth that we've had here north of Tampa Bay, specifically in Pasco County, Florida, we've been asked to talk a little bit more about our traditional campus in Phoenix, Arizona. We call that our ground campus. And we have 25,000 ground students that are out there. We have a plethora of programs here at Grand Canyon University, over 200 various different programs. The screen here talks about 260 programs. I know 259 of them pretty well, and that's kind of crazy, knowing that it's my job to be a resource for a lot of folks here. But why Grand Canyon University? And the reality here is because we have those opportunities here. We can go in our campus in Phoenix, Arizona. We can do this 100% online with no live classes and a work-life family balance, which is just so critical in this day. But there is tons of flexibility and tons of convenience, especially when we talk about online programs. No final exams, no live classes. And again, the part of Grand Canyon University, which is really cool, is our classes are either going to be 3 credit hour classes or 4 credit hour classes. And the neat thing about Grand Canyon University is we provide amazing scholarships. And our faith-based initiatives here are primarily to help folks graduate with the least amount of debt. I'm sure that will resonate with many of you that are listening here to us today. But we are an awesome community, and we're excited to share who GCU is with you here this evening. We are private, we are Christian, we are affordable, and everyone on this call has a purpose. And the reality is 75 plus years, we are that gateway here. And our faith-based mission here is primarily that education and faith come together. And we know that education breaks out of poverty levels. It creates positions and jobs, especially where we need in our community, whether it's in the schools or in the hospitals. There are opportunities here for folks to grow. And again, we are all about supporting people from all the way through their program. We want to see people graduate. We want to see people graduate with the least amount of debt. And we want to do everything we can to give people the best experience possible. One of the big things about my role here as a Pasco County-based counselor is we provide a special net price calculator. With every person that I talk to, it is super important here that we help you understand the cost of going to a college. And so when we look at that, we're going to look at the cost to attend a college. We're going to look at the financial aid options. We're going to look at everything that's out there because we don't want any hidden surprises in any way, shape, or form. A lot of folks ask me about our traditional campus, and I made mention of that earlier today, that I was at Wesley Chapel High School this morning, Wiregrass High School this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, I'm at Anclote High School, and we're doing a lot of college fairs. And I work with a lot of the college and career counselors specifically to talk to our high school students, our rising juniors, our seniors, to say, hey, where are you going to college? And the cool thing about Grand Canyon University is our awards are based upon their grade point average. Okay. And so we're going to look at those grade point averages. And when we know what those grade point averages are, we're going to be able to slot them into various different awards. The reality is, I don't really need to go look at SAT scores if you have an awesome grade point average. And that's the cool thing about a faith-based university is sometimes those scores may not be the true indicator of your success. And I will tell you that being able to save people money on our campus in Phoenix, Arizona is what we are all about. And this screen talks about some of our scholarshiping that we're able to provide. But don't just take it from me. If people contact me, the local Pasco County based counselor, I have an opportunity to get you to come to our campus in Phoenix, Arizona. How cool would that be to go on an airplane, all expenses paid, get you in a dorm, get you some food, and take care of your travel and your accommodations, but get you into your learning group so you can hang out with your peers and you can understand what the academic aspects are for our campus in Phoenix, Arizona. But more importantly, you can observe and you can participate and be part of the culture. This is a big thing for our students. Earlier today, somebody was telling me about an influencer that they watched and how this influencer is a student at Grand Canyon University. And they said, "Oh, I watched her videos, and she talked about the Discover trip." And the Discover trip is God's favor in a lot of ways, because the reality is people can leave Florida, go out to our campus in Phoenix, Arizona, wherever you are in the world, and feel what it's like to be a student and feel what it's like to be in the desert. And the reality is the weather is a lot different than it is here in Pasco County. And a lot of people are comfortable and they really enjoy that. So that's one of the cool things about a faith-based university is we're willing to kind of help you individually understand what it's like to be on a college campus and get a real feeling for it. I'll tell you, there's no other experience like a Discover trip in the United States. It's, if you're looking at going to school outside the state of Florida and you want a traditional campus experience, go take a look at Grand Canyon University. Drop me a line in a text message, and you can do that anytime. Take a look at the chat here. My phone number will be posted. I'm also going to put it on the final screen. But if you are near a pen right now, I want you to write down or send me a text message. And basically, I just want to know who you are and we can get connected here. Do that before you go to the website, because it's really going to be the best way for you to get connected with me here in Pasco County. My cell phone is 813-459-7684. Again, 813-459-7684. As we continue here, my role is I'm dedicated by not only telling you about Grand Canyon University, but looking at those 260 plus degree program options and then looking at the cost and the scholarships. But there's a lot of people that may have college prior experiences or maybe dual enrollment classes or things that they've done before. And we can help folks graduate with the least amount of debt. We can transfer in those credits. We can look at alternative pathways for earning those college credits. There could be some things that, maybe some life experiences, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. My goal as a faith-based counselor is to provide all the resources to help you understand what it's like at a university like Grand Canyon University. I talked about our LOPES evaluation. That's basically where I do unofficial evaluations of prior college experiences, because it gets you a pretty decent idea on the time and cost here for you to kind of quickly see what are the remaining classes. What do you need to do to finish your program at Grand Canyon University? That is a free service that we do, and that is our LOPES evaluation. We're also going to talk about the tuition and payment here at Grand Canyon University. And this absolutely is God's favor in a lot of ways. People in Pasco County can save significant amount of money when they contact their local counselor. It is so important. Yes, our ground campus in Phoenix, Arizona, we have a set scholarship plan in place based upon GPA, but we can also provide some resources here for Pasco County. And one of those things is a special cohort. And so when people contact me, I can help them and I can review some of those options. But there are people that have God's favor in the form of money, maybe some money they saved up. We can utilize all those resources. They may also have some military connections as well. And also, if you work for Pasco County Schools and you are a school-related personnel, an SRP, you have the ability to take on some reimbursement dollars that will help you pay for your education, including discounted tuition. and book fees, which is really awesome. Grand Canyon University has all kinds of start dates. Our campus in Phoenix, Arizona, yep, they got the traditional fall, spring, summer starts. But when we talk about online, we have monthly starts here. And so currently, I'm helping a lot of folks. Bunch of people got started in January. Bunch of people got started this month in February. And then we're building out March. And we also have folks in Pasco in the month of April, a big cohort start. Basically, the April cohort will have 10 plus employees or people related to Pasco County that'll be starting their program. And when they do that, they're going to take advantage of a significant scholarship. We also have a national teacher shortage scholarship as well, which is a huge savings, and we have access to that. So the cohorts for Pasco County, the April one is coming, and then we're going to do one in the summer, probably around June or July. So if you're thinking about going to school here in the next couple of months, you definitely want to contact me. I gave you my cell phone earlier. Here is my cell phone information as well. Here's a QR code. If you scan that with your phone, you can text me right away. Why is it important to contact me? It's important to contact me before you go to GCU website, because people in Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona, they may not know where the heartland of Pasco County is. They may never have heard of Land O'Lakes or Wesley Chapel or Dade City, but I have. And so that's my job to guide you and support you. I want to pray for everybody here today. God's favor for each and every one of you, your health, your happiness, and for your educational and career goals. My name is Michael Gunther. I'm a University Development Counselor at Grand Canyon University, and I appreciate you for taking some time to hear me today. Thank you so much. God bless.